What it is, folks? It's your homeboy First. Just want to holler at y'all, man. Give y'all another episode of listening session in anticipation of the release of my next EP, We Kings. I dropped a mixtape I called Legendary. It was 10 freestyles, well, really 9 freestyles and one remix that I did over the beats of artists that I really fuck with, that I really respect as artists. You know what I'm saying? Some of these artists inspire me on a daily basis to do what I do. And I'm doing this right now on the birthday of the GOAT, Tupac Shakur, my boy. As I tell people all the time, the first person to inspire me to want to change the world was not my mother. I got a great mother. I'm saying she didn't inspire me to want to change the world. It wasn't Dr. King. It wasn't my pastor growing up. It wasn't a teacher, local businessman. It wasn't none of that. It was Tupac Shakur. And I'm talking about I was on his real shit. I know, a lot of motherfuckers don't hit him up and all that kind of shit. I was on that man real shit as a child. You feel me? So I'm doing this on his birthday. So I gotta pull up the motherfucking thug passion for my boy. Now I know when Pop was alive, he said he fucked with he said it was one part Freestyle, one part Alizé. But since my boy been gone, of course we found out that Freestyle are some racist motherfuckers. So we don't fuck with them boys, of course. So I'm fucking with that Bella Gold. Shout out to that boy Rose. You know what I'm saying? That boy Legendary as well. Alright. Fucking with that Bella Gold. So we're gonna do it up for my boy. That one part Bella Gold. Put a little more up in that bitch. And it's my first time hooking up Thug Pass too, by the way. But I'm doing it for my boy. See what this shit be like. That shit look crazy. Alright, we're gonna work on that. Alright, so that's what I'll be sipping on during this listening session. And the first joint we gonna fuck with, ironically, first joint I got on the mixtape was actually by Biggie. I freestyled over Who Shot You. I chose to do this. First of all, the Who Shot You beat is just crazy. But really, first thing I looked at was the artist. You know what I'm saying? Do I fuck with this artist? Then, you know what I'm saying, I went to a song. So Biggie, love Biggie. It's crazy how you got, New York got 6ix9ine right now, and this motherfucker called himself the king of New York. I just feel like that shit is dishonorable to a motherfucker like Frank White, Biggie Smalls, and Notorious B.I.G. Like, we need Hov and Nas to do a versus battle to really kind of shit on the whole 6ix9ine move right now. But this ain't about that son bitch right now. We talking about Big. My favorite song from Big is Everyday Struggle Off Ready to Die. You know, he just was so motherfucking real on that shit and talking about shit. The everyday struggle of a young black man coming up poor and fatherless in the ghetto. But he masterfully put that shit together. And that's what Big did. He was a fucking lyrical genius. So I wanted to get down on Who Shot You, and I knew if I'm gonna get on this motherfucker beat, I'm gonna have to kill it. So if you haven't heard it, go ahead and check that out right now. And I'm gonna get started on this Thug Pass. First, long live forever. B.I.G. This shit legendary. We Kings. Coming soon. Look. Who shot you?
I got a rifle for my rivals. That bitch don't miss it, throw spirals. Touchdown, bust down, Tatiana. I'm really Ali, I'm not talking Tatiana. I'm really on some ghost shit. You ain't never wrote shit except for a comment. Sick might bum and need something from my stomach. This shit's serious. If you don't love your kids, you a bitch without a period. You can never be a king like Martin Luther or BB. What you know about moving CDs? Straight up out the trunk, move music like crack. Now we stream it to the world, sell them track by track. My flows are facts, them boys selling fiction. Making up shit, just hoping y'all listen. I ain't tripping. It's your job to know the difference between the Jordans and the Scottie Pippens. You got dripper, not a pot to piss in. What a condition, and we don't give a fuck about you. Very dismissive, Emmitt Smith shit. Stiff arm haters, fuck your opinion. I'm a king, this is my dominion. Watch for the scars and Judases. You know the traitors, I'm highly favored, like my Lakers are in Vegas. Now that we got AD and LBJ, this thing gon' spray if you approach me in the wrong way. I'm about protection, I carry weapons and carry on tradition. It's God given when ball's written. If the ball man gets paid, I'm Ben Wallace when it comes to the profit. You on the bench watching first.
Alright, that was my Who Shot You freestyle, man. And if this is your first time you fuck with a listening session, the way I do this is, you know what I'm saying, I play the record, then I go back through the record and kind of just break down some of the bars. Cause just like Black Lives Matter, bars still matter. Like I said, first motherfucker that made me want to change the world was a fucking rapper. So what you say on these records really fucking matters. You can't just be on these records popping bullshit. I know motherfuckers be talking about they just want to vibe and chill and cool. It's a place for that. You know what I'm saying? But especially in times like these, we need motherfuckers on that microphone saying some shit. You know what I'm saying? So let's go back through this motherfucking I'll break down some of the bars for you. Alright, before I get into the bar, I just want to say this now. If you listen to my records, you hear me say first a lot. And the reason why I do that is, it's just branding. It's kind of like how Trump motherfucking ass would put his name on every fucking building, or everything he touched really. It's all about branding and building your brand and having your name out there, you know what I'm saying? So, whenever somebody listens to my record, I don't know if that's their first time listening to my record. I don't know which record they're listening to. You know what I'm saying? I don't know which record they're being introduced to first. So I need y'all to know who the fuck I am. So that's why I be saying this shit so much. And also with the freestyles, you saw how I use the same images throughout. I got a degree in psychology, so and psychology plays a huge role in advertising. So what I'm trying to do is repeatedly get those images in y'all mind, so when you see this shit online, you're almost conditioned to go ahead and click on the shit. So that's my thinking behind it. Let's get into the ball.
Look, who shot you? I got a rifle for my rivals. That bitch don't mix it, throw spirals. Touchdown, bust down.
Alright, football reference. Alright, that bitch don't miss it, throw spirals, touchdown. That's football reference.
I'm really Ali, I'm not talking Tatiana.
I'm really Ali, I'm not talking Tatiana. I'm talking about Tatiana Ali from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
On some dope shit, you ain't never wrote shit except for a comment. Sick might bum and need something from my stomach. This shit's serious. If you don't love your kids, you a bitch without a period. You can never be a king like Martin Luther or Biggie.
That's an important line right there. That's what I'm talking about with bars matter. Me saying that if you don't take care of your kids, you a bitch without a period. See, right now, as I'm doing this online, not only do we got the shit going on with the Black Lives Matter movement, we got sisters out here basically pleading for the black man to fucking protect them. We just saw a young sister who was fucking activist. That sister's life has been taken away from her by a black man. And that kind of shit breaks my heart. And when I see that shit, I be wondering, man, where the fuck are the fathers? Where the fuck are the real men to protect their daughters, bruh? And then where are the real men to stand up and protect their woman? You know what I'm talking about? But it starts with as a father. Because if you got a real father, he gonna hold you down, and then you gonna look for a real man as a spouse who kind of emulates what your father did and the way he held you down. You know what I'm saying? So, but it gotta start somewhere when we start shunning these motherfuckers. If you don't take care of your kids, you a bitch without a period. You can never be a king like Martin Luther or BB. You know what I'm talking about? We gotta goddamn shunning these motherfuckers, ostracize these bitch ass motherfuckers that don't take care of their kids, and especially don't protect their daughters.
You know about moving CDs straight up by the Trump move music like crack. Now we stream it to the world, sell them track by track.
Alright, that line. Shit, I've been grinding. My story is unlike anybody in rap, y'all. I started rapping officially in the business in college when motherfuckers was still doing shit on the CDs. So I done seen the shit go from CDs and motherfuckers downloading shit to all digital. You know what I'm saying? And I had that break in there where I was in that classroom and I couldn't market. You know what I'm talking about? But in between that time, you saw shit go from physical CDs to now everything I do is online with y'all. So when I say what you know about moving CDs straight up out the trunk, move music like crack. Now we stream it to the world, selling track by track. This shit has changed my life. You know what I'm saying? From the comfort of my home, my shit is everywhere. All I gotta do, goddamn, put it out, put it on the internet, World Wide Web, put some money on it. Shit, I got fans in motherfucking South Africa. You understand? So the game has changed.
Those are facts, them boys selling fiction, making up shit, just hoping y'all listen. I ain't tripping. It's your job to know the difference between the Jordans and the Scottie Pippens.
That's on y'all, the listener. My flows are facts, them boys selling fiction, making up shit, just hoping y'all listen. I ain't tripping. It's your job to know the difference between the Jordans and the Scottie Pippens. There's a lot of cats be on these records popping shit about they got their own certain vehicles, and then you know these motherfuckers ain't got these cars. Talking about they shining and diamond shining, all that shit, and you know damn well you ain't never seen them with a chain on. Talking about all the choppers that they got, and you know this motherfucker don't even own a pistol. You know what I'm saying? Like when I say I'm the realest, one part of that is me saying that I'm for the people. I believe that's part of being a real motherfucker, is being for the people. But also I'm telling you, I'm honestly being who the fuck I am on my records. You know what I'm saying? I am what I say I am. Whatever I am not, I will never proclaim to be. I am me. But it's your job as a listener to know the difference between the Jordans and the Scottie Pippens. See, these motherfuckers online, the Jordan haters be trying to equate Mike and Scottie. And I love Scottie Pippen. But them dudes ain't the same. Them cats ain't the same. But it's your job to know the difference between the real ass rappers and these bullshit ass motherfuckers.
Dripping out of pocket pissing in what a condition, and we don't give a fuck about you. Very dismissive in the Smith shit. Stiff arm haters.
Woo! My God. Hold on. Let's go back on here real quick. Let's go back real quick on them bars.
You got dripping out of pocket pissing in what a condition, and we don't give a fuck about you. Very dismissive in the Smith shit. Stiff arm haters, fuck your opinion. I'm a king. This is my dominion.
Woo! Look, alright. So, here's my thinking on that. You got drip, but not a pot to piss in. What a condition. Alright. I dropped that line because I get tired of looking online and seeing motherfuckers, and it's mostly the males, be posting fucking outfits and shit. and it's like that's the height of their day or something, like, or like motherfuckers living their whole life to post what outfit they're fucking wearing, which is cool. If you got it, fine, do that. But I'm talking about motherfuckers doing that when you know they ain't even got it like that. So you blowing your money, the money that you could be using to get yourself up out of the struggle, you using that shit to try to convince people that you ain't struggling. And I understand it. I understand. I've studied this shit. You know what I'm saying? I've peeped this shit. I've been paying attention to this shit forever. It's like makeup. The outfit is like makeup. Like you feel bad about your condition. You feel bad about what the fuck might be going on in your life. You feel bad about being surrounded by poverty and bullshit. But you can put that makeup on, that fit, put them J's on, put whatever on, and that makes you feel better for that moment. And so when you post that shit now in this social media era, and your like go up and all that kind of shit, your retweets go up and your shares going up because of what fit you got on, that makes you feel better, and you kind of forget the condition. But I'm like, man, fuck that shit. You got dripping out a pot to piss in. I want you to have a pot to piss in. You feel me? That's way more important than this so-called drip. One of my youngins goddamn texted me and told me, Cole, he sent me his credit score. This motherfucker down there at an 800 credit score. And he ain't too much out of high school. That boy on it. He said, Coach, I appreciate you giving us the game on credit and shit. And I'm using that shit. And he's a businessman. You know what I'm talking about? That's drip to me. That's some big drip. Cause that motherfucker gonna be able to get loans and flip that shit into building up his business. He gonna be able to finance his home and cars and do whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's drip to me. Then the other part where I was talking about we don't give a fuck about your very dismissive Emmitt Smith shit. If you know, I make a lot of sports references, y'all. Former coach, I love sports. So I make a lot of sports references in all my motherfucking music. So if you know anything about Emmitt Smith, all-time leading rusher in football, player for the Dallas Cowboys, that motherfucker had a mean stiff arm on. And that's how I do these bitch-ass haters online. I use that block button effectively. I'm gonna block your motherfucking ass off. Stiff arm haters, fuck your opinion. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm a king. This is my dominion. This is my shit. So don't say shit to me.
I'm a king, this is my dominion. Watch for the scars and Judases. You know the traitors, I'm highly favored, like my Lakers are in Vegas.
Alright, I'm a king, this is my dominion. Watch for the scars and Judases. You know the traitors, I'm highly favored, like my Lakers are in Vegas. Now that we got AD and LBJ. Now, watch for the scars and Judases. Scar come from Lion King. I just said I'm a king, this is my dominion. So Scar, that just ties right into it. And then Judas is the motherfucker that betrayed Jesus. So just saying, you gotta watch for these motherfuckers. You might be on your king shit, but you gotta watch for the motherfuckers that's trying to bring down the king. You know what I'm talking about? Me being highly favored like my Lakers are. You know what I'm talking about? But if they do come back play basketball, I hope we win that bitch. But I don't give a fuck about them coming back to basketball right now. Hopefully they use their leverage to make the motherfucking owners do something to get us free a bit of this bitch. You feel me?
We got AD and LBJ, this thing gon' spray if you approach me in the wrong way. I'm about protection, I carry weapons, and carry on tradition. It's God given, the ball's written. If the ball man gets paid, I'm Ben Wallace when it comes to the problem, you on the bench watching.
Alright, if the board man gets paid, I'm Ben Wallace when it comes to the profit, you on the bench watching. The board man, that's a reference to Kawhi Leonard. They said it's one of the few things that Kawhi would say that's kind of showing his personality. So I'm saying if the board man gets paid, I'm Ben Wallace with this shit. Cause Ben Wallace, another sports ref, legendary player for the Pistons, have led them to a championship over my Lakers. But Ben Wallace was all about hitting the boards, all about defense. So if the board man get paid, I'm naming one of the greatest rebounders, and I'm saying I'm one of them type of motherfuckers in the rap game. So I'm gonna get this money. You feel me? That's what I'm telling you. Balls matter. That freestyle a little bit over a minute long. But I put more thought into that minute than a lot of motherfuckers put into their album. That's why this shit legendary. Shout out to the boy B.I.G. Long live B.I.G. Forever. King of New York. Go.
Go. Subscribe to our daddy's YouTube channel. He's the best. Hit the like button, turn on the notifications.